Hi everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have another delicious lemon dessert for you guys, and I want to show you how I make my lemon poppy seed cake. This is just the ultimate lemon treat. This cake is made with moist and delicate lemon poppy seed cake layers, and then I fill the inside with my homemade lemon curd, which is so creamy and zesty and delicious. And we're going to add a lemon and poppy seed cream cheese frosting to frost it all. You guys are going to love all the lemon flavor here, and that cream cheese frosting is the perfect complement to those lemon cake layers. This is going to be the perfect cake for spring and summer, and it is so incredibly delicious. For the full recipe, don't forget to head on down the video description box for the website link. Meanwhile, let's get started. I'm going to show you how to make this incredible cake. Let's get things started with my lemon poppy seed cake layers. I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to get things started with the wet ingredients first. In a large mixing bowl, I'm going to add in 3/4 cups of light cooking oil. And we'll need 1 cup of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons of lemon extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 4 large eggs. And last, 1 cup of white granulated sugar. And I'm going to grab my hand mixer. You can also use your stand mixer for this recipe, and mix this for about 2 to 3 minutes until the eggs are well beaten. And now onto my dry ingredients. I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. To this I'm going to be adding in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Stir everything together. And I'm going to sift the dry ingredients into my wet ingredients, and you always want to do this so you don't get clumps of flour or baking soda or baking powder in your cake batter. And I'll use my hand mixer to mix in the flour just until everything is incorporated. And now that I have my cake batter mixed, it's time to add the lemon zest and the poppy seeds. Today I'm going to be adding the zest of 2 lemons. You can even add the zest of 3 lemons if you want your cake to be extra lemony and zesty. And last, I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of poppy seeds, and then give this a really quick mix. I've lined 3 8-inch cake pans with parchment paper, and I'm going to divide my cake batter evenly between the 3 pans. And my lemon poppy seed cake layers are ready to go into my preheated oven. They're going to bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. Once they're done baking, I'm going to take them out of the pans and onto a wire rack to cool completely. Meanwhile, it's the perfect time to make my homemade lemon curd and my cream cheese frosting. I have separate video recipes for these recipes. I'll include them down the video description box below, so make sure to check them out. And I've already prepared a batch of my cream cheese frosting. I also added 1 teaspoon of lemon extract and 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds in addition to my original recipe. And I let it chill in the refrigerator for a couple hours so the consistency becomes more firm and it'll be easier to use to frost the cake. And this is my creamy homemade lemon curd. It's so delicious. I actually made a batch of this last night and let it chill in the refrigerator overnight. You can also just chill it for a couple hours. You don't want it to be warm, otherwise it can melt the frosting. And my lemon poppy seed cake layers have cooled completely. It usually takes a couple hours for them to cool, but you can also place them into the refrigerator if you need them to chill a little bit faster. I have my lemon curd, my cream cheese frosting all done. The first thing I'm going to do is grab a long serrated knife and level off the top of these cake layers. This way the cake is going to be really nice and level. And before I add on my cream cheese frosting, I'm actually going to spread on a tiny little bit of the lemon curd and spread it over the cake layer. I want it to kind of soak into the cake layer to make it more moist and to add even more lemon flavor on the inside. Next, I'm going to add on my cream cheese frosting. And then use my spatula to spread it evenly to the edges. I've transferred some of my frosting into a paster bag, and today I'm using a Teco tip number 847, but really any large tip will do. I'm going to pipe a barrier ring of frosting around the edge of the cake, and this will help keep all that lemon curd on the inside. I'm going to fill the center and then spread that lemon curd to the edges. And you can always serve extra lemon curd on the side, so you don't have to really overfill the cake. I added about a 1/3 cup of the lemon curd. And I spread some of the lemon curd on my final cake layer before I'm going to invert it onto the top. And I'm going to use my remaining frosting to frost the top and the sides of the cake with a crumb coat layer of the frosting first. And I'm going to just apply a nice thin layer just to seal the crumbs in. And I'm going to refrigerate the cake for about 15 minutes, and then we'll come back to add our final layer of frosting. My crumb coat has chilled for about 15 minutes now. I'm going to finish the cake with the rest of the frosting, pile it on top, and then I'll use my spatula to spread it evenly along the sides to get the sides nicely covered. And I'm going to garnish the top of the cake with some lemon wedges and flowers. And you want to add these garnishes right before serving because the lemon wedges can dry out a little bit in the refrigerator. And now for the best part, let's cut into this cake to see what it looks like on the inside. I am loving this poppy seed cream cheese. It just looks so special. Just wow, check that out. I am loving that lemon curd on the inside with the cream cheese frosting, and those cake layers look so delicate and moist. This is going to be one delicious cake. And my lemon curd recipe makes about 2 cups of lemon curd, and you'll need about a cup for this recipe, but you could always serve the extras on the side. You can never have too much lemon curd. This stuff is so, so good. And that is it, guys, for my lemon poppy seed cake. How gorgeous is this cake? I love how it turned out with the lemon slices and the wax flowers on the top. It is the perfect garnish for spring, for Easter, and for Mother's Day. Don't forget to head on down the video description box. I'll have the full recipe up on my website, including the recipe with metric measurements. And now time to dig in and enjoy. This looks so good. I love having that extra lemon curd on the top. And I just love check out all the poppy seeds, and you can actually see the lemon zest in the cake, and that's just so beautiful. This cake is just wow. I am definitely going in for another bite. This tastes so, so incredibly delicious. This lemon cake is just amazing. I absolutely love the combination of the lemon poppy seed cake layers, which are so moist and delicate, tons and tons of lemon flavor. They are perfectly complemented with that lemon and poppy seed cream cheese frosting. I love the idea of adding the poppy seeds and the lemon extract into the frosting. It just adds even more flavor, and I love the look of the poppy seeds in the frosting. It just elevates this cake to another level. But what really makes this cake is that homemade lemon curd on the inside. It is just so zesty and creamy, and let me tell you, it is super, super easy to make. You guys are going to be loving this lemon curd. So this recipe makes for 2 cups. You need about a cup for this recipe for the cake, but I love having the extras, and then you could store the extra lemon curd in the refrigerator as well for up to a week and just enjoy it on toast. But this cake, guys, this is going to be so perfect for spring. I'm so excited to share this recipe, and I know that you guys are going to love it. Don't forget to head on down the video description box for the recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this cake at home. I hope it just brightens up your home and makes your spring that much sweeter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe.